Hello and welcome to today's Daily Dominion by Bolts. So it's Friday. That means we should see three sets. Oh, looks like almost a Tuesday key. Yeah, but we have base, Chapel Market. There's a bit of hinterlands, Berserker. Yeah, and then there's quite a bit of intrigue. There's the Duchy Duke Staff farm, which has been introduced with the latest I don't know if it's errata or even the addition of intrigue, and diplomat pawn, which is quite a cool combo. And then courtyard, yeah, which could give us additional draw. So let's first check what we have. A 4-3 open. Okay. Yeah, the goal here is, I think, you build an engine based on diplomat pawn for the actions, and then you can do the draw stuff. Well, cantrips market can be good because we have chapel, so we will be thin. And then also some witch's hut, possibly a tunnel to add payload at some point. And then I would think, given market pawn, all the buys, we will rather see a 3-pile here than a province ending. If they go duchy heavily, yeah, we'll then have to observe the state of our deck and when we want to join the duchy, or if we want to join the duchy party, or do something else, like with tunnels, farm stuff, and then maybe 1 or 2 provinces and a pile out. And so the Duchy Duke's definitely something to watch out for, but I don't think I'm building for it. Because it will be just too many green cards. It will ruin our pawn diplomat synergy too much. Yeah, so that's sort of the objective here, to build our engine as quickly as possible by trashing and then pawn diplomat market, maybe a gold. I could also see a berserker if we hit 5, especially if we hit 5 before them, so we can deprive them of cards, which then makes that chapel weaker if we succeed in playing the berserker every turn and they don't have diplomats yet, for example. So that could be pretty much game deciding, actually. I imagine they have a hand like 2 estates or something, and then and a chapel, and then you play the berserker. That's so bad for them. And we can always gain diplomats and pawns, so it's not ruining our deck too much, I think. And now the open, I mean, there's definitely chapel, and I'm not gonna do chapel diplomat, so we can actually just click chapel here, but then we're just stuck with the next turn and thinking about what we do. Is it a pawn or a silver is what I'm thinking. And it might be a courtyard. But I'm not sure we need that. And then we trigger. If you draw the 3 cards, you have the courtyard on the second and the chapel, and you trigger well, we put the chapel on top, or we just trash and not use the courtyard. So I don't see a superb synergy here, because it's not about hitting 5 or anything at this point. So I think I do pawn and chapel just because of the diplomat stuff. Chapel. But that's already a diplomat, I think, because we opened pawn. Okay, yeah, this is maybe it's not the best, but it's also fair. Yeah, here I think so we trashed 3 coppers. Yeah, let's just draw and do the action. Yeah, and here I think we just trash two estates and we just get another pawn. Yeah. And here we could do the same. We can just get another pawn. Feels a little slow, but I think it's fine. Yeah, now we can do stuff. Now we can do action, coin, I think we should get the Berserker here and get another diplomat and then worry about the rest later. So it's +1 and plus coin. It's action coin, and I think we just trash this one copper. And we could do a market, but I think the Berserker it will pay off because we can get so many diplomats and pawns. Berserker. And then I'm just getting the diplomat right now. The second one, yeah. Because we have so many pawns that I think it's worth it. Yep. Okay, the diplomat bottom decked. It's not too bad. Yeah, okay, then Berserker, I think now probably another pawn is better. It could also be a silver, to be honest. Because here we want to get a market, I think. Yeah, let's get this one silver. And now they even discard their chapel because it just doesn't or won't do anything really. Yeah, we just draw everything and then we do this. And then we can trash one copper. Yeah, this deck is, I mean, it's slow, but we are slowing them down so much now that I think this is already won. 2 diplomats, 3 pawns in the market versus they have 1 silver. Yeah, I mean, that has to be winning for us. They have 3 markets. I didn't particularly pay attention to the markets yet. Action coin for sure. Diplomat or Berserker, which is more pawn. I mean, I definitely don't want too many silvers. Well, let's get a diplomat and then buy all the pawns we can get. Yeah, so here we can then just do this and this. 6, 7. So maybe we don't need to buy action coin. And I think we just get 3 pawns. Feels a little odd, but I think with this Berserker diplomat stuff, this is probably the best we can do. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. They're building. And now we need to watch that we actually draw. Yeah, okay, we need to play 1 as Leno. Okay, fine. Yep. Here I mean, we could. Oh, but I think I just continue with the diplomats. We have a little bit of a risk that at some point we just dud because we have so many diplomats, silver and chapel. But it's not super likely. I mean, you have a good mix of pawns and it can happen. And then it just shouldn't happen when we get into piling territory or province territory. So here again, we do this. It's just 4 pawns, I think. Or maybe it's 1 gold. I think the 4 pawns are actually safer, given our deck composition. Yeah, so then we deprive them of all the pawns. They can't then really use diplomats unless we attack them. Because we have 4, 5, we have all pawns. Right. So then I would actually trash the Berserker when they start getting diplomats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we just get all the guys. 6. Yeah, I mean they're getting their markets in play. Yeah, I mean this is obvious that it happens at some point. Uh, yeah, okay. So there's a few diplomats hiding, I think. Okay, it's at the bottom. All right. Yeah, it is. Well, then we can draw and get the coin. Action coin. Yeah, probably if we wanted to maximize our payload, but then we just get another diplomat. I think it's fine. Yeah, we can't use the draw now. Okay. 8. I mean, what is 8? Probably a witch's hut and a tunnel to add payload. Probably. Hmm. Yeah, I mean they're doing stuff now. Yeah, when do we play this hut? I don't know. Um, we can play it now because we don't need the buys that I'm always using for pawn. Yeah, let's do that. And then we want to keep the berserker around, right? Yeah, we get the gold, action coin, diplomat, berserker, another diplomat. Mm-hmm. Action coin, bang. It's such a funny take. Does it make sense to draw? What do we have? 3, 5 pawns. My gut feel tells me it's a pawn. 7 pawns, 9 pawns. Yeah, there is a pawn. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, so we don't draw. Doesn't make sense. So end. So now indeed we only have 3 buys. So we do market, market, and is it just another tunnel? I think so. I mean, at some point we can't just draw up to 5 cards, I think, because we'll have too many golds, so we'll have to use diplomat and then draw with the diplomat without having 4 cards on hand. Yeah, I don't want a silver. So we just take another tunnel, I think, yeah. Okay. I mean, we attack them, so they get, okay, I mean, they get VP. That's probably the main reason they're doing what they just did. Okay. Okay, this is good. And here we can do this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Will this draw? I mean, yeah, we still get the. We can also use action plus action and buy plus one. We don't need all those. And I think we get another diplomat, not a tunnel right now. Yeah, they don't have any diplomat, right? Which is funny. Okay, yeah, we draw on. I mean, I want to see the witch. Okay, we didn't find the witch. Doesn't matter. So it is that though. 14. Okay. So that could be market tunnel, and then we pile on tunnels next turn. Can they make 12? Yeah, I think they can. But they can't make 17. If we leave one market. So we get one market. Right. Do we actually want the market or are there diplomats? Diplomats in the gold. Okay, two diplomats in the farm is not bad. And then we can, yeah, but they know they could do 13, I think. Yeah. And they will have to buy, so we can't do that. Mm, and there is the witch. GF 4, 5, 6 diplomats, 7 diplomats played. Okay, there is not a diplomat. This is a little concerning. Yeah, witch without a diplomat. Mhm. We have to buy a diplomat for that reason. And then they can't do 18, so we are not touching anything else. We're just doing diplomat. And the province to have the repeated either. I think this is better than alternatives. And I'm unsure about the courtyard, to be honest. I don't know. I think we are getting it. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we draw here. And we can deliver a curse, so that's not the worst in the world, but okay. Let's show us a diplomat. Yay. Let's see if we deliver a curse. Um, then we need 18 or 21 still. Well, no, 14 because we can use the Berserker. And here, let's just use action point. I think. Okay. And we don't have to use the curse. The curse has the advantage of being the duchy then. But there's quite some opportunity cost, I think. You have to sacrifice 2 pawns for that, which is 2 coin. So we are close to, yeah. Um, and we might not be able to trigger big limits. And so let's do one buy, right? Yeah, we get enough right now. I mean, with the courtyard. Mhm. Mhm. 22. I mean, we have to hit our targets if the rich is something to pile, I think. Is now the best to play the courtyard or the witches hut? Yeah, probably the courtyard. Okay, this is not so good. But now we could play the witches hut and discard 2 pawns. How many diplomats are left? 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's tons of diplomats coming up. It's promising. So I think this might be the way because we can hit 10, 14, 19. Seems doable. We might even draw back to the pawns. Let's do it. 2 pawns, right? Or is it even a market? No, no. We want to continue drawing. Yeah. Or we messed it up. Oh yeah, absolutely messed it up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I forgot the witch's hut is increasing hand size, and the courtyard was already increasing hand size. So it was the wrong discard. Shit. Now let's just hope there is then pawns and a diplomat left in the bottom of the shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 pawns. 2 discarded. Oh shit, there is no pawn left. Uh, so then we draw on as far as we can. Oh damn. Oh, there is 1 pawn left. I don't know what. Maybe I miscounted, but I know I discarded 2 and I can't have more than 10. So we draw. Okay, we draw. Yeah, okay, 9. Oh, this is so horrible. Even both goals bottom decked. Oh gosh. Uh, oh, now our deck is getting considerably worse with the green coming in. Oh god, look at this. Now we might actually lose. Yeah, oh gosh. Yeah, we get the tunnel. I mean, they still have a bad deck in a sense. Yeah, here this looks like piling territory for us. We just need the 3 tunnels. Okay, and the 2 markets, of course. Alright. Now we need to play the Witch's Hut just to discard non, the province and stuff in towns. Is it action? It's action. Buying +1. We can still get the buys later. Okay, this looks very promising. Looks very, very good. Mm, can we just go on like this? Yeah, we don't need to deliver the curse, we just need to empty the market and the tunnel. What turn is it? 16. Oof. Okay. Yeah, we made, I think, a few misplays. I like the build, but let's see. Here we do another buy. No, we don't need buys anymore, so we had it way too many buys already. Now we play the witch's hunting and we discard two provinces. And here we just do action point, action point, become, become, order. Where is the berserker? I mean, it doesn't matter. We have enough coin, I think. 19, 16. No, we don't. We can't buy it because we didn't find the. Again, as I made a bit of a misplay. I'm not fully concentrated. Mm, we do like a state pile out now. Hmm. Yeah, 17 is not. We don't have enough. Hmm. Hmm. Province. Market diplomat, is that safe? Not sure. I mean, they can't really draw, and there's a lot of green. It feels safe, but I don't know if we should expose ourselves to that. Could also be just farm and tunnel, given the state of the farm. Seems fine here. I don't know if I need the tunnel or if the silver is even better. Yeah, let's do the tunnel. Ah, tunnel, okay, whatever. Okay, this here's the berserker we needed to find so desperately. I mean, they're giving up, or what is that? Yeah, looks like. Okay, I mean, now we can just berserker and get two estates. Because we're so far into the shuffle. Does this estate do anything? There's a silver chest that, well, it's 30. It does. Because if they get a duchy, we have an easy time just to buy. Oh, they get a province, actually. And a copper. Okay, that's fun. Um, I mean, given the backstate in action by diplomat, action coin. I mean, we just need build for province. Yeah, right. Okay, I mean, that's already. No, not exactly. This could be a case where we should draw first. Okay, that's it. And I think I'm not trying to maximize. I'm just getting things. Felt painful enough in the end. Okay, game. 18 turns. Oh man. it feels like this should have been 14 or something with a decent pile out. But somehow I don't know. I knew the greening would be bad, so once they started greening, I got it into a bit of a struggle with the piling, and then this blending green and trying to continue to work on a pile out didn't really look so well or work so well. Yeah, I mean, we can look at our deck. This is not what I wanted this to look at. Had to look in the end, but it kind of evolved that way. The things I wanted, the way they played out is the diplomat pawn stuff, the markets. I think I would have wanted a few more markets, but that opportunity went by. They got a lot of markets. We got a berserker. I think I wanted that. The witch's hut and tunnel. That's the first one where I put a question mark. If getting the more markets would have been better. I felt like I needed to do something on my payload, but maybe that's not true because with the berserkers, I did quite some harmful attacks. So they also didn't have like a superb payload or capability to play all their payload. Yeah, and then 4 provinces, fine. I mean, I had to in the end, kind of. And then farm tunnels. The tunnels I started with the witch's hut, and then I did 1 or 2 more, but also I think that was not the best play. Yeah, and they just did markets, basically goals, added a courtyard at some point, and then the tunnels was a reaction on my VP strategy, and I think they wanted tunnels for discarding to berserker. And I gave them 1 curse they were never able to trash. The 3 coppers, I think this is just stuff they bought at the end. And maybe, well, they bought 2 and 1 was a leftover because I berserkered them so much. Yeah. Now let's look at the kingdom last time. Yeah, the Duchy Duke stuff. I mean, with my strategy, I think it would have been fatal to do whatever 8, 9, 10 green cards. I think if they had gone Duchy Duke, well, then probably I would have piled on tunnels until they get to really benefit from the Dukes. I would have probably been able to pile tunnels. So yeah, so probably it was not an option, but I think I would have wanted to see how that plays out. I don't have the time right now to replay. Maybe another day. Yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.